Right. So if you liquidate a limited company, are you then able to reuse the company name on your new company? Now, this is a question that needs serious thought, because if you get it wrong, there are some serious ramifications for you, the director. So although any director in the UK, they can liquidate a company if it's become insolvent, and the day after they can set up a new company trading from the same address in the same industry, they have to be really careful when it comes to reusing the insolvent company's name. Now, you can obviously see the benefit of keeping the same name or a similar name. You know, you don't have to go through any expensive rebranding exercises. You know, people will recognize you, but you've got to be careful. Now, when a company is placed into liquidation, the name of that company becomes a prohibited name. And it's a prohibited name for the directors for a period of 5 years. So let's just say I was a director of Worden's Wheels Limited. And then I put Worden's Wheels Limited into liquidation. I cannot be involved in a company that has Worden's Wheels in the title. I can't the day after set up Worden's Wheels Northwest Limited. That's going to be frowned upon by the Insolvency Service. Now, the reason you need to be really careful about this is because there are some very serious consequences. If you're found to be using a prohibited name, you could be faced with a financial penalty. You could look at being disqualified. In the most serious cases, it could result in a prison sentence. So it's not something to be taken lightly. Now, there are a number of restrictions that are placed onto a business name when the business goes into liquidation. Now, the rules for reusing a company name are set out in section 216 of the 1986 Insolvency Act. But I'm going to make them simple for you to understand. And here they are. There are 3 exceptions to the rule of reusing a company name, and they're listed below. Number 1, you can reuse the company name if you buy the company. So what you might do is, before you go into liquidation, you agree to buy the assets of the insolvent company. You're buying them from the liquidator. Now remember, you need to have these independently valued. And in addition, you will need to let all your creditors know that you are buying the company name from the insolvent company, and it also needs to be advertised in the London Gazette within 28 days of it happening. Number 2, you go to court for permission to use the name. Now let's say that you haven't bought the assets of the insolvent company. A director can make an application to court to reuse the company name, but the application needs to be made to court within 7 days of liquidation. Number 3, you already have a company set up and has been trading over 12 months that has a similar name. So let's go back to the example Worden's Wheels. You've got Worden's Wheels that's been liquidated, but Worden's Wheels Limited Northwest has been trading for 12 months already. Well, because it's been trading for over 12 months, it's not classed as a prohibited name. Now, the Insolvency Service are really clamping down on this issue. So if you're watching this video and you're considering closing an insolvent company and starting another one with a similar or the same name, it's really important that you take professional advice. So if you've got any questions, please drop them in the comment section below. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question about insolvency that you'd like answering, drop it in the comment section also, and we'll do our best to do a video for you. Thanks for your time. My name's Chris Worden.